right. Welcome, everybody to the Forever Rose class with your girl Taylor Made. Okay. We're going to have an exciting time here today. We're going to make some forever photo roses. We are going to learn how to customize and captivate your fondest moment in the form of a rose. And it's going to be a spectacular thing. We're going to be making the resin mold for the we're not gonna make the mold, but we're gonna make the vase for our flowers, and it's just gonna be fun. Now, with making this vase, it's not gonna be cured in by the time this live is over. I'm just tell you that right now. It's gonna still be good and wet. But you guys are already gonna know. And then we can always get back on tomorrow, maybe tomorrow evening, or I'll probably do something tomorrow evening and we can demold our vases together on Facebook Live. How about that? We can do that. So I'm gonna go back first because I want to show you how I brought this in. So the first thing we want to do, we want to open up our Cricut design space. If you don't have a Cricut, don't worry about it. You can use these links also, I believe, in Canva. It shouldn't, yeah, you should be able to use them in Canva too. I've never used it in Canva, but just yeah. So if I'm not good at answering Canva questions in regards to this project, is because I personally have never done it in Canva. Uh, yeah. So that's that. So the first thing that we want to do in our packet, we want to grab our rose templates. So we're going to go to upload, and I happen to already have mine here. Wherever you have yours saved that with your on your PDF, go ahead and grab that, and we're going to just upload it to the canvas. Going to go to add to canvas, and it's going to come up. All right. So you see your petals here. You got five different shapes of petals, and then you have this hexagon, octagon type of situation right here. So this is just telling you how many of each petal you need to have cut. This octagon shape right here is your base. So you only need one of those. So now what you want to do, you want to click on your template and then you want to click ungroup. So you want to ungroup everything. And then if you have a good memory and you can remember the amount of petals and everything that you need, you can delete these. But it's a template, so you'll always have it. And, you know, next time you use it, pull it out again, those numbers will still be there. So I'm going to delete these over here also. Delete. Okay. Now I'm going to move these out of my way. No, no. I'm going to move these out of my way because I'm not. Oh, really? Okay, you know what? So the first one, as you see, it does not have a line in it. These lines are going to aid us in the construction of the rows. Okay. It helps with the layering of the rows. So we're going to grab our first rows, remembering that we only need five, and we're going to go and we're going to get an image that we want to use. I'm going to make a brand rose today. Again, you can make whatever type of rose you want to make. I'm going to size this down a little bit, and then I'm going to right click and I'm going to bring to front. I want to put this in the front because I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to size this down a little bit more. Okay. Oh, okay. That looks good. So now I'm going to highlight both of these. And as you see in the right-hand corner, you have your first petal and you have your image. Both of them are highlighted. So now at the bottom where it says slice, combine, attach, and flatten, you want to click slice. Okay. And then your slice results are over here. Okay. So you're going to move your pink petal. You're going to delete it because you don't need it anymore. You're going to click the image and then you're going to move. You have your first petal. We have designed our first petal. So now we want to just click the leavings and we want to delete that because we don't need that anymore. Now, we need 5 of these. So we're going to right click and we're going to duplicate this 5 times. 1, well, 4 more times. 2, 3, 4. Okay. We got our first petal done. Yay. Now, on to the second one. This is the one that has the little line. So the lines, we have a small line, we have a medium line, we have a large line. So we're working with the small line first, okay? So then we want to bring in an image. Again, any image you want. It could be the same image. It could be a different image. That is completely up to you. I'm going to just use the same image, me personally. I'm going to just use the same one. Bring it in, and we're going to do the same thing that we did on the first one. We're going to scale it down. We're going to click on our rose petal. We're going to right click, bring to front. We're going to make sure that our rose petal, we want to make sure we at least see her good enough in this rose, you know? Okay, looks good. Gonna highlight. Down here again, we're gonna choose slice. All right, our slice result right here. We're gonna delete it. We're gonna get our rose petal. We're gonna delete the leavings, and then we're gonna duplicate this again 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So now we're on the medium petal. We're gonna do the same thing. Process doesn't change. Scaling it down, bringing this to the front. Highlight and slice. Whoa, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? I didn't do that. I didn't change how did my whole image change? That's crazy. Highlight. Oh, okay, it did. It sliced it. Okay, so we're gonna delete that. Okay, and then we're gonna delete this. And then we're gonna duplicate 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now we're on our last petal, which is the one with the long line in it. We're going to do the same thing. Again, whatever image or images you want to use. You do not have to use the same one if you don't want. Bring to front. Does anybody have any questions so far?
Nope.
Good. Okay. And you will be getting the replay of this. You'll have that by the end of the day. Okay. Highlight, slice. Delete, delete, and duplicate. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And we're gonna do our last one here. Do our last one. Do that the same exact way. Size it down. Bring the front. And slice it. Delete. And then duplicate. So this one, we just need to duplicate 3 times because we only needed 4 of these. 3. Okay. Delete that. We do not need to do anything to this because that is just the base. You're not even going to see that. So this here is pretty much ready to be printed and cut. I'm just trying to make sure it's even out. Not see that. Why does that? Why? I don't get that. I don't understand their update. It seemed, mm-hmm. It could be tripping. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just leave it just like that. And then from here, I'm going to click. I don't want to do that like that. I won't. I like when my stuff is open. Mm, all right, this will work. This is all right. Okay, so here we're gonna click make it. And then you can save your project if you want to save your project. Personally, I already have this one saved, so I'm just going to click don't save. And then it is going to take you over to, this is the Zoom. Okay, I am not on an 11 by 17 mat. So we want the print, we want it to be on print and cut. Okay. We're not doing sublimation or anything like that. So we do not need to mirror the image. We want to change our material size though. I am using 8.5 by 11 materials. So I'm going to click 8.5 by 11. And then you're going to notice that it's going to change the mats. Is giving me more mats. This pink one down here is actually just the hexagon, the base. That's all this one is. Um, Go ahead and change that. I'm not using a smaller mat. Okay, so we're gonna go to the first one. We're gonna go to print then cut. Uh, This is where you can do any finalizations. Like if you wanted to add anything else to this mat from any other mats, you could. If you wanted to reposition any of these, you could at this point right here. You're able to do that. right now. But I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to leave it just like this, and I'm going to click continue. And then here, this is where you guys are going to see the jankiness. The jankiness that is between my computer and my Cricut. Mm, 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 mm. So right now, I ain't gonna worry about that right now. I'm gonna go to right here where it says center printer, and I'm going to select the printer that I am going to be working with. So I am working with 8.5 letter. I'm going to click my printer. Okay. I'm using a HP printer right now. I have not got my Canon Pixma yet because once I get my Canon Pixma, that's gonna be a wrap. So for this project, since we're not doing any form of sublimation, we can turn the bleed off. And then where it says use system dialog, we want to turn that on. We want our computer and our Cricut to talk to each other so it can be able to cut out. Okay. So we're going to click print. And then we just have to do these few more pages. Now, since we chose print dialog, now our where we can choose our printers and everything like that. So I'm going to choose my printer. I'm going to click preferences. Okay. Because I wanted to give it some preferences. I want to turn borderless printing on. I want to change it. Okay. I'm going to say that I'm using photo paper, HP photo paper. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna tell it that I'm using. And then your print quality, you want normal. I mean you want best. Best for your print quality. And then here you'll see where it says print quality is on best right here. Your layout and all of that, you don't need to worry about any of that. But yeah. So from here, you want to click OK. And then you want to click print. And then it's about to print out. While we're waiting on that, do you have any questions?
No.
You good?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. As long as you good. I have 3 pages to print, so this is gonna. Now, while we're waiting on our print stuff, I'm going to take you over here so we can start looking at all of our epoxy stuff. Okay. All right. You guys see that? Yes, you can see that. Good. Okay. So here we have our resin mold. We have our mixing sticks. I have like 2 different sizes of mixing sticks. We have our alcohol spray bottle. We have our squeeze bottle. I'm going to tell you what we're going to use this for. We have our mixing cups, and then we have our resin. The resin that I'm using right now came from the epoxy resin store. It is called Platinum Clear. Um, I get the 2 gallons for $100. Yeah, like $97 with tax and everything, be like one something. So I get all of that from the epoxy resin store, or I get it from Kelly Nicole from Craft Nerds. Okay, it does look like I'm gonna have to cut out. It does look like I'm gonna be cutting out. The reason why it says that I'm gonna be cutting out is because do you see how my registration marks are on my page? How close it is to the top? Cricut is gonna act like it can't read that. okay, because it's too close to the top. So I am going to have to end up cutting these out by hand. So all of these, I'm gonna end up having to cut out by hand. I'm going to print out my next set of petals. We're gonna do the same thing that we just did the first time. Turn the bleed off, turn the system dialog on. I am gonna try to see though if it'll do it. Preferences. And hopefully it does. But oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave it off. And I'm gonna say HP photo papers. No, best quality. Okay. And I'm gonna print this out. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna test this to see if it's gonna cut. If Cricut is gonna cut it for me. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put it on here. This is a 12 by 12 mat by Make Market. I got this from Michael's. It was like $10 for I think it was like two mats, like $4. So just using my brayer to adhere it down to the mat, make sure it's on there good. I just had to clean my mat today. Like this mat. Yeah. This mat was terrible. Okay. Yes, Nicole, I see she's not here anymore. Okay, so now I am going to
Did you take him out? They both probably should go out. They haven't been out since he eat breakfast. He does have
oh,
but I gave him dental.
oh, okay. So I am going to cut this up, right? Oh, no, I want to do all my printing first. So I just did that one, so now I need to do this one. I want to do all my printing first. Okay, system dialog, print. Oh, okay, yeah. Make sure nothing has changed. Photo papers. This. Okay. Then print. All right, I'm gonna go grab my other print. Okay, so I just noticed something. This one, it might just cut this. You see how the registration marks are not as close to the top as the other ones? The reason why that is, I believe that is because on the first set of prints, I chose turn off or turn on borderless printing, and it made the registration marks go all the way up to the top. But this one, I didn't click that one, so I noticed that it's not that far up to the top. I'm gonna go get the other prints. I'll be right back. Yep. Same for this one too. Same for this one too. I might just print the first one again because I just don't want to have to cut it out by hand. I really don't. I'm not handy with the scissors like that. I'm so not. Center printer. So we don't do this again. Just go on and print this out. Hmm. Come on, stop printing. Yep, print this out again. So I'm gonna take these off. Take these off. Nothing's wrong with them. I'm still gonna use, but I want to use the other ones that's gonna get printed now because I want to see if that's gonna cut. So print. Wait. Print. No, no. Dang it, dang it. And this gonna print all kinds of wrong. Yep. You know how you know your printer and you can tell it's printing wrong by how it sounds? That just printed all types of wrong, and I'm gonna show y'all. Dang, I just did it again. I'm trying to stop doing it. Oh, boom. Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, so preferences. All right. I'm not going to touch borderless printing. Okay. I'm just gonna go to best, and I'm gonna say I'm printing on photo paper, and I'm gonna say okay, and I'm gonna say print. Okay. So we gonna let that print. So I'm gonna show you the difference. So normally when I'm printing and I don't say I'm printing on photo paper, it has these lines that no, okay, nope, it's there. It's there. I don't know if you can see that. You see the line going across her head? Those lines will come up anytime I say that I'm printing a picture, but I'm not using picture paper. So, and that's the perfect reason why I need my Canon Pixma because that is a photo printer and this is a photo pose. It's almost finished. It's almost finished. Because the rose assembly is kind of tedious. So you want to make sure that you do not touch within the registration marks. You want to let it dry. You want to make sure it's dry. Again, I don't know if everybody else with a Cricut has that problem, but I know my Cricut is very sensitive. So it has to be completely dry. You can't touch in that area, or it's going to say it can't read the center marks. So that is why I am just bouncing it up and down, letting it dry, dry before I put it on the mat and add the brayer to it. Because once the brayer hit it, that's when Cricket really get the treatment. I can't read. I can't read. Cricket be making me mad sometimes. So I'm gonna put it. Let me turn it around so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Put it on there. Put it on there. Put it on there. Then we're gonna get our brayer. Make sure that's on there. Good, nice and good. Nice and good. All right. That's nice. Hope it's on there nice and good. Okay, so now what we are about to do is cut it out. Okay, so now we're gonna click Done. We have all of our things printed out except our pink one, and we're going to do that because we're in the cut process right now. So, here we go. I'm going to choose my Cricut. What you? Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. Now it's telling me that I need to calibrate my Cricut. So we're going to go and we're going to calibrate, which is actually cool because if you didn't know how to calibrate your Cricut, then you're going to learn today. So we're going to print out the calibration sheet. I'm trying to take this off. All right, so we're going to get our calibration sheet. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, so we got our calibration sheet. This is what our calibration sheet looks like. Okay. We're going to continue. And then we're going to put it on our mat. Sorry, y'all. Put it on the mat. Right. All right. Now to get this process doesn't really take very long at all, actually. So now we're going to click continue. See, this is what I'm talking about. When I said my computer and my Cricut don't like to talk, then that makes me have to do a wired connection. And I don't feel like looking for my wire. I wasn't prepared for that. So, what it looks like, come on, please. Come on. Okay, well, what it's looking like is I'm going to have to cut out by hand. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. So, that's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to cut it out by hand. Move this Cricut. Cut my stuff out by hand. So this is going to be a process. So you can talk to me, Miss Deborah. Talk to me, please. Somebody say something, William. Somebody talk.
I said I'm not a Cricut person, so I'm not familiar with the Cricut.
I love the Cricut, but I'm about to get a laser cutter now. I want I want one more like Cricut style cutter, but it's the Caesar Romeo. Well, I want the Juliet actually. They have the Romeo and the Juliet. I want the Juliet. Uh, it's it's like a Cricut, but it's better for the simple fact that like when you design things in Cricut, you can't take them out of Cricut. Like it's just in Cricut, you can only use that design in Cricut. But with the Caesar, you can use it anywhere. You can use
Well,
it
that's what I
anywhere.
was. I kind of felt like technology wise, Cricut. There's more different technology out now.
Hmm.
I kind of outpaced Cricut. So my husband was offering to buy me, So I did get the Canon printer that Taylor or Talia mentioned from one of her calendar classes.
That's the one. That's the one that I'm about to get. That's the one I'm getting.
Yeah, so I haven't hooked it up yet, but I was looking at the laser printers, but I don't have enough knowledge. I'm still basic. So, but I'm getting there. I liked your class last night, or just your, showing you doing the heat press. Cause I got a heat press, but I'm nervous. I think I'm going to have you do the print of the pictures, and then I just
Hmm.
want to do the heat press. Do the projects from that point.
Oh, see, that,
But I'm just nervous.
don't
I
be
have
nervous.
yet to make an actual project. So,
We gonna do it. We gonna make you gonna make an actual project. We can sublimate together. That's one of the main things about when I do the crafting connections live. Just so people, it's not even those lives are not tutorials. Those are just lives just going on. I just want people to come on and we can just make stuff together. It's like a live work
it
session.
was very helpful just watching you again repeat it, the last night do it, and I recognized what you were doing, and I felt better. Like, okay, now I'm gonna get my seat press set up.
Well,
Because
you can
I
buy
have
me.
I have two businesses that are waiting for products, and I am just like procrastinating. You know,
Oh my
so
goodness, no.
yes, I'm like, and I get stuck in research, and I didn't realize that about myself. Adrian's GPTs has helped me with that, but
Uh-huh.
I get caught up in research, and then I don't. I get paralyzed in the actual walking the research out. So
Mm-hmm.
that's it. That's all I'm going to share about myself.
I I have a procrastination issue. I've been doing a lot better with it, but I do have a procrastination. Okay, so this one and then, oh, when you cut these out by hand, can you see that line? You can see the line. So when you get ready to cut the line, you can see where it stops. You see it? So whichever all the ones that have the lines, you will be able to see the line exactly where it is, exactly where it stops. Like this one, you see how the line in it is a little smaller.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So you'll be able to see your line. So with cutting them out by hand, it's still possible because the line is on there for you to see.
I used to enjoy doing paper dolls, cutting out paper dolls, all that kind of stuff.
I do not like cutting stuff out by hand. I don't. But and then I be wanting to go fast, and I know I can't go fast because it's messy when I go fast.
So were you able to use Cricut to cut any of those out or no?
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, sometimes when my Cricut and my computer want to talk, and when they want to talk, then yes, I am able to cut it out. I the demonstration rows that I showed you cut out with the Cricut. It's just sometimes it just don't want to talk to each other. I don't know why that is. I have to the funny thing about it too, Cricut sends you a wire like for you to be able to connect it to your computer. But they don't recommend that you do it like that.
Uh,
Like it literally says not recommended. But
huh,
why did you make it like that to where people
right.
could connect it to they? That's just stupid. But
Well,
I've
no,
used
that's
it
some of
both
my
ways.
questions with Cricut. Technology wise, I just feel like there's better technology out there.
Yeah, yeah. I think technology is only gonna get better.
So that's my hesitation of investing in a Cricut. I just feel like there's better technology products out
Right, right. I mean, don't get me wrong, even cricket is getting better, you know. It's just I personally wish that they would let people use their designs outside of cricket. Like, don't just limit me to using them in cricket. That's one of the main things that I have a problem with. And then it seemed like whenever they do updates, their system it acts even more stupid.
there.
Like updates are supposed to stop the stupidity, but it seems like when it's updated, it acts more stupid.
That's why I don't like Apple products.
So that's why I want me the laser that I'm about to get. And then the thing about getting the laser cutter, because it'll still have like cricket like capabilities, meaning it'll have like the same blades and rotary tools and all of that stuff that the cricket and the silhouette and all that have. The X2 will have that mod, the X2 has that too.
Well, when you get it, I'll watch your laser before I make a decision on getting one.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm gonna be doing lives with it anyway. And then I'm gonna run the image to canvas class back because then I'm gonna be teaching how to do laser engraved canvas.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Cricket, I'm never gonna forgive you for making me have to cut this out. This would have been so much faster on a cricket. So much faster.
Well, I like that you called it a brand rose. I like that.
Thank you. I mean, because I use my persona avatar, so
My brand, I'm working on a female captain, and her office is on a ship, a yacht, and
cool.
she does all her adventures from port to port, from the water side. So I'm
Uh-huh.
still working on my theme and direction and all that.
Oh, okay. That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm still, I love when God gives you God thoughts, and you got to be obedient or you lose them.
Yes. Ooh, girl, that's a whole word you just gave right there. That's a whole word. Because that is most definitely true. I often wonder, like, when I've been having my business now for about 4 years, right? Um, well, five actually. Um, and I'm like, God, when is it gonna happen for me? When is it everybody else's take? When is it gonna happen for me? When is it gonna happen for me? But then he had to really make me sit and think about it. What have you actually been doing? I hadn't really been promoting my business. I hadn't been going live like like I needed to consistently, like nothing. When I learned how to make stuff, I just learned how to make it, and then that's it. And then wondering how come ain't nobody coming to me for business.
Hmm.
And God had to show me, like, what are you doing with what you got? You ain't even doing nothing with what you got. Do something with what you got, then we can talk. That's how I feel like he talked to me. So
Well, I
I
just
started,
feel like your ideas are so anointed.
huh?
Your dating game
Mhm.
board was anointed. Your pictures are anointed. Your video, I mean, just such anointing on your stuff. And but it's just getting it out there, and then the right tribe that responds to your anointing. You know.
Yeah. And then it was me also not doing anything with what he gave me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
I know how to
absolutely,
do a
absolutely.
lot of stuff, and I was doing absolutely nothing with it. Nothing.
Yeah, I think that's me, the fear,
I
because God's
could
given me stuff, and I've got them all in files, but I'm not willing to finish walking it out yet. I'm not ready to blow my circles up. I'm saving my circles. I've
Right.
got like 4 pages of groups that I roll between, and I'm not ready to blow everything up.
You gotta put it on your face plate and go. Because if he gave you the idea, he's gonna bring it to pass. You just have to make sure you doing what you need to do to get ready for it. Because that's what last year was. Last year was a time for me to learn and be consistent with going live. I have been more active last year than I had been ever in the 5 years that I've been working my business.
And then I think that's probably when I picked up you and William his last year.
Yep. Because that's when, yeah, it was. It was. It was. Because I wasn't even in the AI space before last year. I wasn't in it. I was only in the craft space. But even with being in the craft space, I would learn and that would be it. I did get orders, but it was only from people that knew already that I could craft.
Well, I felt like when you said you could do sublimation prints and mail them, I said, "Oh, there's my ticket." That was the key for me. And it's like now I got to go through and resize my pictures and get them in the right, resolution and pick what I want to get started.
I will definitely do your prints for you. Yes, ma'am.
But that was a pain point for me because I do like where Misha always teaches about what's your pain point, you know,
Uh-huh.
solving pain points. And it's like printing the sublimation prints is my pain point.
Mm.
So
I can definitely help you with that. I'm cutting my lines.
I am taking Sonia's AI training class. I'm hoping that'll be my last class, and then I'll
Yes.
I'll be ready to go. I've all my tools under my belt. So
Sonia's for me, Sonia's class and the one-on-one with Adrian. Hmm.
yes, but I feel like I've been working with Adrian since last year, so I feel like I'm pretty good there. But I'll see. After Sonya, I don't know what that's going to release. I feel like I want to work with William uh, with the videos next.
Yeah. I love doing the videos. I do.
Oh, you do a great job with them. I mean, I just feel like that's another anointing. And you can just see where God, you have a unique thought process, a new spiritual thought process, I should clarify. And it comes out. I relate to it. It speaks my language.
You. Yeah. The funny thing is, I'm sitting here cutting all of these out as if I do not have uh some already cut out. But if I'm gonna do the problem, just do the whole process, you know. William, you quiet. You have any questions?
No, I'm just listening.
Ah, poor William.
Actually, not going that slow. We're cutting these out. Not that slow.
I like the rose because I've done flower arrangements in my creative history,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's like I recognize all the fabrics, and I've done resin. So I said this will be interesting to see how this all comes together.
Oh yeah, these are so cool. I made a bunch of these when I learned how to make these. I made a bunch of these, and then I jumped to the playing cards. I started making. I love making playing cards too.
Yeah, I do have the GPT for the playing cards. My son, I got that because my youngest one, um, they got married last October or September, and he wanted to hand out playing cards to the the groom side.
Uh-huh.
And I said, oh, well, but I was a little late on that one. But I said, oh, what a great, bridal gift I, when they're hanging around, do a picture, they can all play cards or something.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I have a GPT called the Card Striker uh for making playing cards. That was like the second GPT that I made.
Yeah, I'll have to see who my GPT is. It's one of the game cards. I
Okay.
don't know who created that one. You'll have to show your game card sometime.
Oh yeah, I am. I'm gonna do a live. I'm gonna do a whole live using the Card Striker. Printing them out. That's gonna be a whole. That's gonna actually be a class.
Yes, I'll look forward to it because I like the concept of it. Only because I like with you know kids 10 to 12, they're great ones to teach math with cards. I like to
Mhm.
play cards with kids, to reinforce math.
Right. Yeah, I make the playing cards. I make dominoes. I make customized Uno cards.
Nice. I'd like to move in that direction. I do like dominoes. We are big dominoes.
Oh yeah, I love making dominoes. Dominoes was actually the first thing I learned how to make.
With resin.
Yes, with resin. And then I learned how to do sublimation dominoes, but
Oh,
I prefer the resin. I prefer the resin ones.
okay.
Oh, the sublimation. Not that the sub is anything wrong with it, but I'm old school. So it's better for me because they have the dots and you can actually feel the
Right.
indentation of the dots and yeah. Whereas with the sublimation one, you're going to be sublimating all of that on there, the dots, everything.
Interesting. So you don't feel the textures.
It ain't the same.
How you doing, bro? Good stuff, bro.
Oh, well, let's finish.
I don't care what they do. I don't care what they do. They say about me. I got buy my weed at. They said how much 2K and Marvel Rivals I play. All right. I'm on for it, bro. I'm just restoring licenses for all my games.
These are the ones with no line in the middle.
Excuse me, Taylor. I just wanted to
Yeah.
let you know you got some background noise.
I got what?
Background noise.
Okay. Well, that's my nephew talking. I want to hear some music. I want to hear some soulful tunes.
That's William's department.
I just want you to know that my live is being recorded.
Will that work?
Yeah, thank you.
William.
You are amazing. See, you are my life. That's why you my partner. See, I got the best partner in life.
You do. You guys are a great team.
Thank you. You hear that, William? She said we a great team. Well,
How many do you have cut out so far?
uh, all of them except these last two.
All right.
Yep, this is
Level 25.
Don't say it again.
Is that about the right level you wanted at?
yeah. Make it good. Are you okay with the volume?
Yes, yes. Thank you, William.
I like that song, Will.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hey, William, can you send the artist with her? I want to expand my music library.
Oh yeah, some of the GPTs that me and Taylor create, they have different music options.
Okay. Well, I played that. We have a Bible teacher, so I played that. The one we did with Noah. That
Uh,
one with Noah. Oh my gosh, everybody loved it.
oh, oh,
I couldn't believe that was.
I enjoyed that.
Eu esperava que fosse nova olhinha sem nada de novo. E agora estou afundando nas areias. Algo que você disse com amor nos meus passos. Nunca percebi todas essas cores nas cabeças.
Okay. So now the next part, my fun part, this part right here, what we're gonna do. Oh wait, oh, I need this. I needed to talk because I need my you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it a printing cut. Make it a printing cut and then just cut it out myself. Make this a print then cut so I can cut this out by hand.
Acho que comecei a acreditar que nunca ia durar. Amadores fazem tudo rápido.
I changed the language to Portuguese.
Okay.
Especialistas fazem devagar.
I have a thing about foreign language, so you know, I love foreign language.
My son is Salvadorian.
Really?
I'm still trying to learn Spanish.
I took in high school. I took 2 years of biblical Greek.
Wow.
Yeah, I can pray in Greek, you know.
Wow. I need to add Arabic.
I want to learn Hebrew.
Some of those Jewish libraries are impressive.
Huh?
Some of those Jewish libraries are impressive. And you can read Arabic.
Right. Got my hexagon.
De alguma forma você disse com amor nos meus passos.
Okay. Got that. Now, do. We want like this little part right here. Now, and we get out there.
Taylor, can you switch your camera so I can see what you're doing?
Hold on, let me spot like the one I'm thinking about.
Quando eu encontrei, de alguma forma você disse com amor nos meus
Or if you
passos.
can move your camera to where it says verify the print quality. Change the camera showing the verified print quality.
But you said the camera what?
Showing the verified print quality of your Cricut.
Oh,
And I want to see what you're working. I want to see you were working
Acho
on
que
the rose. I
comecei
want
a
to see that.
acreditar que nunca ia durar. Amadores fazem tudo rápido.
There you go. Yeah.
Especialistas fazem
there it is.
devagar.
Now,
Okay.
can you
Mas
share that
aquele
in the
fim de
big
semana
screen?
mudou minha
Did you?
mente. O amor não é difícil de encontrar. Então você me beijou na
All of
esquina, chamam de Broadway e vim. E eu esperava que fosse Nova Orleans, sem nada de novo. E agora estou afundando nas areias.
Will I need this?
Algo que você disse com amor nos meus passos. Nunca percebi todas essas cores nas cabeças. Pelo menos não deixou som quando eu encontrei. De alguma forma você disse com amor nos meus passos.
Taylor, are you able to share the screen of that?
Nada de novo.
I didn't hear you.
Agora estou afundando nas areias. Algo que você disse com amor nos meus passos.
We want to hit them, and we want to
Nova Orleans, sem nada de novo. E agora estou afundando nas areias.
Oh, William.
I didn't hear you.
Algo que você disse
I'm sorry, is that too loud?
nos passos.
Yes, just a little bit now. And can you help me
Essas cores nas
communicate with Taylor if she can share the camera of where she's at working right now instead of
You are very low, Miss Deborah.
I would like to see the camera that you are working with right now on the big screen so I can watch you. But right now I'm seeing it. The screen share seems to be still on your screen.
Oh, let me stop my screen share. I completely forgot about that. Stop. Okay, boom.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
All right, you see it?
There you go. All right.
Okay,
We're on the same
So-
page now.
I'm gonna show you what I just did. Okay, so
Thank
with the
you,
one,
William, for the music. That was wonderful.
Oh,
Huh?
you're welcome.
one we was just working with, we want to take our little stick, and then we want to roll it. Want to roll it in like that. Roll it in.
Acho que comecei a acreditar que nunca ia durar. Amadores fazem tudo rápido.
So you're rolling in the top part of it. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm rolling in the top, the side.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Aquele fim de semana mudou minha mente. O amor não é difícil de encontrar. Então você me
Got these little lollipop sticks from Amazon. So there's two rolled ends. These bottom parts, you want to glue those together like this. Those together. So we're gonna get our hot glue.
Algo que você disse com amor nos meus passos. Nunca percebi todas essas cores nas cabeças.
Taylor, is that what those lines are for? On those petals where you're bending them at?
So you see how I cut?
Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what the lines were for.
Okay.
That's what the lines are for. So this is the big one. This is the medium one. And this is the small.
Okay.
Okay. And the difference in size of the cut plays a major role in construction of everything.
Right.
Now we got these two glued together. So now what we want to do, we want to make these two hug each other real tight. This is how we're making the middle section that I had showed you. Make it hug real tight, as tight as you can get it. That thing, tight as you can get it. And then we want to glue within. We just want to dab of glue. Dab of glue. Whatever you do, you got a one-on-one.
Yeah. Well, I'm appreciating it. Hopefully the replay will be great. And you'll I think the concept is I can see a lot like I said, one of the businesses is the winery, and I can see them passing those out. They're doing a 25-year anniversary celebration. I would do it with their picture of the barn. The barn's a big thing for the winery.
And we're going to do the other one together too.
So that was the first row without the line on the template.
Okay. We're going to put this one inside of this one. This one inside of this one. And again, we're going to make them flip. Again. Down. Okay. Now we have the center of our row. That's it. Now we're going to get the roses with no line, with no cut down the middle. We're going to get those, and we're going to roll those also. I'm going to roll two at a time with my stick, and I'm just rolling back. Oh, and I forgot to do that first. You want to fold it down the middle too. So the actual order is fold down the middle, then the side. Fold down the middle, and roll down the side.
Experts take it slow, but that weekend changed my mind. Love
You're
isn't
gonna do
hard
that all of the petals.
and then you kiss
Fold
me
down the middle and roll down the side.
Broadway and Vine. And I was hoping it was New Orleans with nothing again, nothing again. And now I'm sinking into the sands. Something you said with love in my step. I never noticed all these colors and heads. At least it didn't leave a sound that I missed. Somehow you
Now,
said
these, you're gonna roll one in one direction, one in the opposite direction.
nothing again.
This one, you want to roll
And now I'm
forward
sinking into
one
the
side, then
something you
back
said with
other side.
love in my step. I never noticed all these colors and heads. At least it didn't leave a sound that I missed. Somehow you said, with love in my step, New Orleans with nothing again.
Middle
And now I'm sinking
to the front.
into the sands. Something you said with love in my step.
Is there an
I
estimate
never
time when you want
noticed
to deliver?
all these colors and heads.
Taylor, would that be the last row, the largest one?
This one is actually the bottom row. The very first one with no slit. This
Uh-huh.
is the bottom.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You said I think I
Okay, yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong. So these are all folded out. It's the smaller one that's folded in and
Experts
out.
take it slow, but that weekend changed my mind. Love isn't hard to find, and then you kiss me on the corner, call that Broadway and Vine.
The medium knife, you do the same thing. Fold down the middle.
With nothing again, and now I'm sinking into the sands. Something you said with love in my step. I never noticed all these colors and heads. At least it didn't leave a sound that I missed. Somehow you said with love in my step. Noticed all these colors and heads.
So you did this.
Somehow you said with love in my step. New Orleans with nothing
Can you clarify for me
Mm-hmm.
the rows that get rolled opposite directions, and then the rows that get the same direction?
Okay. So
Smaller one?
yeah, so the one that this is the actual one that's supposed to be rolled in the opposite direction.
Okay. And then the other 2 rows or 3 rows are
In the same
uh
direction.
okay, same direction.
All right. So now the first thing we want to do is we want to get our petals with our short line. Our petals with the short line, and we're going to glue it like this.
Okay.
Where it looks like it's a little seat in the middle. See? Let our glue. Bring them together.
Gotcha. Making the petal.
Huh?
Like making the petal.
Yeah. That's exactly what we're doing. We're making our petals right now.
And I was hoping it was New Orleans with nothing again. And now I'm sinking into the sand. Something you
You'll have to do one with the bear.
I never noticed all these colors in heads. At least it didn't leave a sound that I met. Somehow you said
You. That's what and you get your baby hair shirt. Have you got your package?
No, I haven't. I don't know what was going on.
Did you check it?
Well, I checked the mail, yes, but I got to go back and check it again.
I sent you the tracking number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I sent you that the day that I shipped it out to you.
I remember one day I got supposed to get something, and I think somebody had took my mail because I never got my package. So,
So hope that
and now I'm waiting on a package, but the package I'm waiting on hasn't even come in.
this
I
is
don't
our
know.
medium petal. We gonna do the same thing. We just gonna cross our
experts take it slow, but that weekend changed my mind. Love isn't hard to find. And then you kiss
I
me
think
on
that bear would be cute in that.
Broadway and Vine.
Ooh, baby bear.
Yeah.
I started to do a baby bear.
Something you said with love in my step.
I was like, I'm gonna do it for you.
At least it didn't leave a sound that I meant. Somehow you said with love in my step. New Orleans with nothing again. And now I'm sinking into the sand. Something you said.
Just one more for the medium, and then we got it. Oh,
Noticed all these colors in his. At least it didn't leave a sound that I missed. Somehow you said, with love in my step.
all of these done. Now we gotta do those are gonna be just like that. Same way. They're all gonna get folded in.
Believing it was never gonna last. Amateurs do it fast. Experts take it slow, but that weekend changed my mind. Love isn't hard to find. And then you kissed me on the corner. Call that Broadway and Vine. And I was hoping it was New Orleans with nothing again. And now I'm sinking into the sand. Something you said with love in my step. I never noticed all these colors and heads. At least it didn't leave a sound that I missed.
That music is not too loud, is it?
With love in my step. New Orleans with nothing again. And now
Hey Taylor, if you're talking, I believe you're muted.
something you said with
Miss Deborah, can you still hear Miss Taylor?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
colors and heads.
Can you hear me?
At least it didn't,
No, I can't hear Miss Deborah.
but I meant
Miss Deborah,
That's
you
good.
still there?
I'm there. I had to go
Oh,
grab a piece of chicken.
Okay. All right. I heard that.
New Orleans with nothing
I
again.
like chicken.
And now I'm sinking into the sand. Something you said with love in my step. I never noticed all these colors and heads. At least it didn't leave a sound that I missed. Somehow you said with love in my step.
I
New
used to do velvet fabric crochet, so I have an idea.
I think I started believing it was never gonna last. And just do it fast.
Taylor, your mic is muted.
Experts take it slow, but that we can change my mind.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. Thank you.
Okay.
Hard to find.
So,
Now repeat what you said.
Kiss me on
so I just said we're just gluing down our base, our first layer without the line, without the cut. We're gluing that down to our base.
into the sand. Something you said. With love in my step. I never noticed all these colors and heads. At least it didn't leave a sound that I missed. Somehow you said love in my step.
And this is the one with no. uh, with no what's the
Life.
the line cut.
With love in my step, I never noticed all these colors and hands. Colors and at least it didn't leave a sound that I made. Somehow you said, with love in my step.
How many is that holding? 5?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, ma'am. And after going down the first row, you should look like this.
Yeah. Looks good.
Okay. Now for the second row.
Even it was never gonna last. Amateurs do it fast. Layers. Experts take it slow, but that weekend
Okay.
changed my
Our second
mind.
row is
Love isn't hard to find.
the medium.
And then you kiss me on the
No,
corner,
our
crying
second row,
in vine.
yes, because the third row.
And I was hoping it was New
So the second
Orleans.
row is that the longest one?
The second row is the longest one.
And now
So, and
I'm
what you want to do, you
sinking
want to
into
put it
the
in between
senses.
petals on the first row.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
in between each space, you want to put your second petal. You
Okay.
understand? Okay.
Somehow you said, with love in my step,
I personally put it like at the seat
and now I'm sinking
of the
into the
rose at the seat. So I gotta start using my cricket glue gun because you know cricket has a glue gun and it has specialized formula to where you don't have the glue web, glue string.
Wow. That's impressive.
That's what I said.
and now I'm sinking into the sand. Something you said with love in my step. I never noticed all these colors and his. At least it didn't leave a sound that I
And then you're not going to end up using five of all your petals. I don't always end up. And by the end of the second row, this is what we look.
How many did you use? Did you use all 5 on that one? One,
I
two,
used
three.
all five on this row. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now the medium is going to go in between space on the second row. So like that. See?
Yep.
Doing it down the same way. Down the window.
Experts take it slow, but that we can change my mind.
Taylor, could you glue a pin and turn it into a brooch as well on
I
the
did.
back?
Huh?
Can you glue a pin to the back and turn it into a brooch?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
My materials didn't make it here in time for me to be able to do the stem. So yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna show you.
I also do I like the magnet where you glue the magnet and the second man you can use the magnet for with your clothing. It seems to hold better and you're not putting holes in your shirt. I use a magnet base for my groceries.
So this is what it looks like after the third row.
Oh, it looks great. And you used all 5 on that one too?
Yes, ma'am. Now we're gonna add in our. Oh no! Oh no! Don't! Oh God! Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Almost about to die. All right. Now we're gonna glue down the next row. Same way in between the space. So this one you really may not use all time. This row, you're only really going to use 4 of your petals.
I think I started believing it was never gonna last. Amateurs do it fast. Experts take it slow. But that weekend changed my mind. Love isn't hard to find. And then you kissed me on the corner. Call that
That's the
Broadway.
centerpiece you made at the beginning.
And I was hoping
Uh-huh.
it was New
See?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So,
Yeah, that's really clear. Good job.
so the row is done, pretty much. So now to make it a brooch, one thing, craft stuff on.
I think I started believing it was never gonna last. Amateurs do it fast. Experts take it slow, but that weekend changed my mind. Love isn't hard to find. And then you kissed me on the corner, call that Broadway in Vine. And I was hoping it was New
Okay. Yeah, give me 1 second. I gotta think. Because I have to remember where I put my pen. But did you have any questions on the assembly?
No. And then, but if you were to add the stem, this, the how would you add the stem to make it a
If I was to do
flower?
that, that is where I would need my, hold on, where's those? I would need, I would need this. This would go in like this. This would go
Gotcha.
in like this.
Uh-huh.
And then this will get stuck to the bottom like this.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then the stem would come out of here. The stem will
Okay.
go in the hole here.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. And then that
Yes,
would
ma'am.
make the flower.
And then, yeah. And then that would be like that.
Yeah, I just need to see the visual.
It would have pretty much been just like this.
Okay. Awesome.
With the leaves and everything like that.
Uh-huh.
But this is a really simple project. The most tedious thing is assembly of, you know what I'm saying, of the rope. But pretty much, okay, let me think.
That's nice, Taylor.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I want to see the bear too, though.
You know what? I will make one in baby bear, and I will post it just for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I promise. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna send you something special since my class actually turned out to be a one-on-one.
Hey, thank you. I feel blessed.
I got
And
something.
just know, Taylor, it doesn't matter how many people watch, but the anointing is on you and William, and be blessed. This is your season, and may the doors continue to open and networking connect you guys, and just shoot like a rocket to the moon.
Wait. One more spot for my feet. Because this is pretty, that part was done.
I think I started believing it was never gonna last. Amateurs do it fast. Experts take it slow. But that weekend changed my mind. Love isn't hard to find. And then you kissed me on the corner, called out Broadway and Vine. And I was hoping to always New Orleans with nothing again. And now I'm sinking into the sand. Something you said with love in my step. I never noticed all these colors and heads. At least it didn't leave a sound that I missed. Somehow you said with love in my step. New Orleans with nothing again. And now I'm sinking into the sand. Something you said.
Because I don't talk about
Love in my step. I never noticed all these colors and heads. At least it didn't leave a sound that I missed. Somehow you said with love in my step.
well. Which one do you want me to do, Miss Deborah? Do you want me to do a temporary stem?
Oh, whatever is easiest for you. I have the concept now, so you know, I appreciate the, both. I appreciate both styles. So I'll probably incorporate both the stem and the baroque.
Even when I find it, I'll still sit and add it so you can see the whole rope making process. Is that okay? I still don't remember what I did. I did with them. But we can move on to the resin. No, I wanna move this down. Uh,
How long does it take the resin to set up for anyone that's interested in making a Valentine?
um,
Personal Valentine gift for their friend.
you so the resin that I use, it has like a 2-minute working time. So you want to make sure you have everything mixed, all your colors and everything in it within that time frame.
Okay.
So I just made it into the temporary.
Adorable.
See?
Adorable.
Yeah. So we have that. Yay. All right.
Great job.
The next part, which really isn't going to take that long. So get my gloves. I usually, like I said, I get my resin from either the epoxy resin store or I get it from Crack Nerds. Nicole at Crack Nerds. So these are my colors. I got peach,
I got you.
ruby red, ooh, rose red. We don't use rose red. You want to do 2 colors or 1 color, Miss Deborah?
Either or.
Huh?
Either or. I'll let
Um,
you choose.
That's why it keeps standing up. Go to Martin.
do a rose red. So,
No.
and then you already familiar with resin, correct?
Yes, but we did big projects. I'm looking forward to learning resin on small projects.
Oh, okay. So,
There's a lot of stress when you're doing big projects.
right. I'm gonna do a big project too because I'm gonna make another coffee table.
Oh
So
yeah, I mean I love the tables, but there is a lot of stress when you're doing them.
it is. It is. So I use platinum clear epoxy resin. This is a 1-to-1 ratio. So I will mix 1 cup of the resin with 1 of the hardener. How many ml this is? I don't know. I don't know. I just know it's this size cup. I usually don't. I ain't gonna lie. I'm terrible with trying to keep up with all of that. And measuring isn't, you know.
So you already know what's going to fill up that mold.
Uh-huh.
So would you say that was a 1 cup to 1 cup or
Yeah,
half?
1 cup to 1 cup. Yes, ma'am. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. I haven't I know like epoxies that have like the 2-to-1 ratio or the 3-to-1 ratio is like the detours or something like that. I haven't started working with those yet, but I want to. Because I
Oh
want
yeah, I have a hard time just the 1-to-1 ratio. So.
to
I don't know. I don't want to complicate my life.
Okay. Yeah, I'm get my partner. Get all that up in here. I'm not gonna mix my color in yet because I want to make sure that my epoxy is mixed good. You already know you want to mix epoxy for 3 to 5 minutes. You want to scrape the sides, you want to scrape the bottom, make sure that everything is mixed really good. Keep scraping your stick just to make sure that everything is mixing properly. Now, Miss Deborah, when you get ready to pour your epoxy, do you use anything like do you spray anything into your molds or anything before you start pouring?
I've not I've not done molds. We've done countertops.
Oh,
So
okay.
countertops, you tape off, and then the kids were teaching me how to do, which I guess is like the live edge.
Hmm.
When you put the bondo, and do the live edge, and it gives it kind of like a wood
Hmm.
texture. So I haven't worked with molds before, but I think you spray them.
You can. They have a release spray that you can
Hmm.
spray inside of your molds. You can also spray alcohol, which is usually what I do. I'll spray it with like the 99% isopropyl alcohol because it all the air bubbles and stuff like that, it'll bust all the air bubbles.
Yeah, now I have used alcohol for the tops to help with the air
Hmm.
bubble. So I didn't realize you could use it for spraying the mold.
Yep, you can spray it at the bottom too. You can spray it at the bottom too. I am gonna just make all this one color. I just want to make sure that my resin is mixed good. You don't want to mix too fast because that also causes air bubbles, even though I was mixing fast. Okay. I do all the time. I am scraping the side and the bottom as I mix, scraping my scraping my stick to make sure, everything is off my stick and mixed in good.
That's okay. We gotta set up.
I did not set a timer for how long I had been mixing.
Oh, yeah, we can. About it.
I am using rose red mica powder from Craft Nerds.
I thought it was going live.
Do you measure so you like the color, the shade?
Uh,
Do you measure the mica powder do you mix it until you like the shade?
yeah,
Or how you measure? Okay,
or you add until you like the shade.
that's how I've done it. So I've liked the shade that I was looking for.
So me, I usually take about that much to start. Then if I need more, then I'll just add it.
Uh-huh.
I prefer mica powders over alcohol inks. But I do like alcohol inks because of the effects that you can get with them. But I prefer mica. I also like the paste. Also, the paste. See that color?
Beautiful color. It looks just like the color on in the package.
Mm.
Me too. And it's working.
Mm.
Run around, go ahead, take that in.
So then tomorrow, what I'll do is after the TRM live, I'll go live in our group in the Eclectic Celebration Crafting and AI. I'll go live in there and unmold it. How about that?
Awesome. I'll look forward to it.
Okay. Unmold it and yeah. Now, what I like to do so I can feel like I have more control over my pour, I like to pour my resin in a squeeze bottle.
I was gonna say you get to at least 40.
And then I will just start along the edges and I'll just squeeze all along the edges just to make sure it's down up in those small spaces, crevices.
Great idea. I never thought of doing that.
Getting all in the spaces of my letters.
I know, bro. Don't worry, bro. You can come take my spot in a second, bro. You playing in the park, bro. No, bro, we play too. When do you ever see me play twos, bro? Ask yourself that. Hmm.
All the way around it like this so I can make sure that I
Got you,
get
bro.
all up in those spaces.
Boom, boom.
Get ready to spray with the alcohol so I can bust these bubbles. Sprays. You don't want to spray too much because you don't want fish eyes.
My bad was out here.
In there. Up in there. And then like also you could put a picture in here if you wanted to put a picture in here. You could put that in here if you wanted to. Up in this space right here. You could put a picture. I didn't have a picture ready. I didn't really because I'm not doing this for anybody in particular. So
Well, I'm wondering even like crystals or some, something textured.
Yeah, you know what? I do have that. I do have that.
I
Hold
figured
on.
you would.
I sure do.
That girl won't be. Oh no. Come on, man. Great. I'll fall out.
Now, personally, I want to use crushed mirror glass. That's what
Yes, that sounds great.
I'm gonna use crushed mirror glass. I know when I use stuff like this, I don't be having no rhyme or reason. I just put it in.
You just feel it. Feel your way through it.
Uh,
I said you feel your way through it.
I do. I do.
Yeah, I like the textures in it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for making me think about that. I didn't think about adding texture. Not to this, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more. And that's gonna be all my texturization that I do.
Yep, that sounds. Oh no.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna pour the rest in here. Now, personally, honestly, what I need to do is let this cure. That's what I need to do. Because this mold is actually like an inch and a half to 2 inches thick, and it can flash cure. Sometimes I like the results of the flash cure. I ain't gonna cap. I like the results of the flash cure, even though it's not really a good thing to do, but hey.
I've not heard of flash cure.
Yeah, flash curing is when because you have filled it. Okay, so with epoxy, you can like fill so much. You can use so much liquid to the circumference or whatever the word is of the mold that you're using. So you don't want to overfill it, and then you don't want to pour too fast. It's a lot of things involved because it'll make it flash cure. So when it flash cures, it gets really hot, really fast, and it solidifies.
Oh,
Yeah, really fast. And sometimes, like the flash curing and actually that's exactly what this is doing. It's flash curing. It can sometimes bubble up.
I promise you.
It can. You really want to try to prevent flash curing. But then again, like I said, sometimes. Hey, I'm on live. I'm on live.
Sorry.
Okay, where was I? 'Cause I just forgot. Yeah, this is definitely going to flash. But it gets really hot, really fast, and cures really fast. Not really something that you really want, but sometimes I can actually, if I remember where it was, show you one of the. Oh, as a matter of fact, I have one out. a project that I did. It flash cured, and this is when I first learned about what flash curing was. It flash cured, and it actually came out really cute though. Like I'm gonna show you.
Probably let them try shots niggas win, bro. I told y'all niggas the nigga in the group and I'm going up, man.
Making sure I get all of my resin. All of my resin. Yeah, so as soon as this cures, we're gonna unmold it together. I'm gonna do a live in the group so we can unmold it and see what it did. This is starting. This is starting to cure already. All right. Get my napkin so I can clean that up. Okay. Baby wipes is a resin worker's best friend.
Agree.
Alcohol, uh, um, acetone. Acetone. Three things that you want to have. Acetone actually can break down the resin to help clean it. So does alcohol, but acetone actually breaks it down. So,
Great tip. Thank you.
huh?
Great tip on the acetone.
Oh, thanks. Not a lot of people know that. I have a friend. Her ex husband used to work in a factory where they made resin or used resin a lot, and that's how I found out. So pretty much, this is it. We are done.
Great job. I will look forward to seeing it tomorrow night when the resin comes out. Great job, Taylor. Thank you. I love the Valentine goal.
Huh?
I love the Valentine project.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I am glad you enjoyed the class. Thank you for taking it. Like I said, I got something special for you. I'm gonna put it in your messenger inbox.
Thank
And
you.
yes, ma'am. And be looking for the replay. The replay will be up like later on towards the end of the day. Okay?
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay, awesome. Yes. So,
All right. Great job.
all right.
Thank you,
Thank you
William.
so much, Sarah, for attending the class. And if you can leave me a
You did a
review.
wonderful job, Taylor.
I will, and I'll look forward to seeing Baby Bear too.
Oh yeah, I got you on Baby Bear. I got you. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank,
Enjoy the rest of your day.
all right.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, William.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you later, Taylor. I just did another video too.
Call me right now.
Okay, I gotta go get my package.
Okay, do your thing.
Okay, I'll talk to you. Bye.